Hi guys, this is Tennille from Paper Milkshake and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend, and I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys some projects that I've been making using my new Martha Stewart circle cutter. And I think this thing's been around for a while in the market, but I only just recently purchased it, and since I got it I just haven't been able to stop playing with it. What I really like about it is you can adjust the size of the circles that you make, so they go all the way from 2 inches to 12 inches, and it's a really good circle cut. I've never had any problems cutting through cardstock, and I just used it last night on some 350 GSM cardstock, and I've had no problems cutting through that at all. Now you'll have to all excuse me, my sinuses are playing up again in this silly weather. That's just how it is. It's just allergies really. So the first thing I played around with is I made a little mini album, a circle mini album, using a whole bunch of circles that I made in different sizes with that circle cutter, and it uses the new Sweet Story paper, which I absolutely adore, and some bits and pieces of ephemera that I had lying around, and some stickers from Carousel. So I'll just do a little flip through. This is a Gather, I think it's a Gather or Chasing Dreams ephemera pack. So you'll see a lot of those pieces in here. It says hello, and the best day sticker is from Carousel. So these papers are all single-sided. I didn't need to double back them because it's a fairly small album, so it doesn't need to be all that stiff, and that includes the front page. It's just single ply. Okay, and then, as I said, all the papers except for the doily are from the Sweet Story collection, and this happy heart is from a Sweet Story cut apart, and that little chipboard is from Willow Lane. Love that. I love that that says happy heart. Now I had to keep these really flat, otherwise I would have a lot of trouble closing that up. And then I mounted the next one on just that beautiful like holographic doily that I love, and some ephemera pieces, and that Willow Lane chipboard there. Today Was Magic is from the Carousel sticker pack. And then this piece here, which you're not really able to see, it's the gold vellum from Sweet Story, but most of it unfortunately is covered up. And just decorated that one pretty simply there. They start getting smaller and smaller, so it becomes very difficult to add too much detail and ephemera to it, but at least all of them are stitched and they're just gorgeous. And then this one here says Celebrate. That one is from Carousel, and so is the camera, and that beautiful blue and pink paper from Sweet Story. And the very last one is just a little hot air balloon. So this side I didn't decorate, I just kept them as papers, and you can see how pretty they are. Because if I was to decorate these pages, then this thing will just be way too chunky. So really happy with how that turned out. I need to find a way to actually fasten it and maybe tie a little bit of twine around that. Really cute little album there. Then I showed you guys a preview on my Instagram of these little tacos that I made up. I'm not sure whether they're tacos or little like fortune cookies, but they're in the shape of a taco, except you can pull out a little phrase or a little word, which kind of looks like, yeah, like a little fortune cookie, I suppose. And these were super fun and easy to make. I just completely like dreamt up this idea as I was playing with the circle dies, and just watch this space on my YouTube, because I'm going to have a tutorial video coming up showing you how I make these, and they are really easy to make. Super easy to make. I love that paper from Sweet Story. It's so pretty. And I cheated. I had to get my alphas from Heritage for these, because I don't have the alphas for Sweet Story yet. And I've used those beautiful gold puffy hearts that I love from Maggie Holmes, and these tassels. Okay, so 2 little very cute tacos, and this message says bright, and they just slide into that little acetate pocket like so. Excuse me. Then the third project I made using those circle dies is this Memory Decks card. So This was part of week 16 of Caroline and At Studios Memory Decks Weekly Challenge, and the prompt was something that starts with D. So my D word is diminutive, and I basically made 4 tiny little bag toppers, so you can tell from the scale of my hands that these are really, really small. So this is my diminutive shaker memory decks with some beautiful pink sequins on it. And just with my off-cut Sweet Story paper, I just cut 4 little bag toppers, or little circles that look like bag toppers, and decorated them with actually just whatever I had in my stash that looked summery to me. So I've got some Rosie Studios Fizz and Pop there. Those little hearts are from Rosie Studios. I've got Dear Lizzie Here and Now puffy stickers there, and there. And that little succulent is from Dear Lizzie as well. Those tickets are from Rosie Studios. I've got even some little ephemera pieces from Felicity Jane Studios there. But how cute is this? I've got that gummy bear from Rosie Studios and a matching gummy bear from Dear Lizzie. I thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, just a little memory decks card with 4 diminutive bag toppers on them. Okay, so that's pretty much all the projects using my circle dies, but I thought I would also show you a couple of other little things that I played with. I have, I think, 2 more packets of these standouts from confetti, and because I don't have much from Sweet Story yet, we're still waiting for them to reach the Australian shores. I wanted to mix my collection, so I've used this beautiful cut apart from a Sweet Story, and I've rounded the corners and backed that onto some 350 GSM cardstock, and all I did was literally chuck a confetti standout and a butterfly from Sweet Story, and it's so simple and cute. That just makes the cutest little journaling card, or I could turn this into a tag, whatever I want. It's so pretty, and the yellow just seems to go so well together with the flowers on the background of that paper. So cute. Then I have this really random piece here. This doesn't use any Sweet Story. This is all Carousel, pretty much all Carousel, except for that paper, and those tickets are from Dear Lizzie She's Magic. And I thought the colors worked really well together. And that was the last piece I had on a Carousel chipboard that I was trying to use up. So yeah, it feels so good to use up an entire chipboard packet. And you'll recognize that enamel horse is also from Carousel. Then I've got this very simple one here. This is just a tag from the Sweet Story cut apart, which once again I backed onto some 350 GSM cardstock and added the black rosette from the confetti standout and the Carousel enamel bow. Love the pink and black. Love, love, love the pink and black. And look, it's even got, this was completely accidental, but that green button on the standout actually matches the little reinforced hole on the card, on the tag. That I didn't add, just came with the cut apart. So that's that. And then lastly, I have this one here. I just adore that rainbow paper from Sweet Story. It is so pretty. It's got so many pinks and yellows and blues. It's so gorgeous. So I just cut in half that chipboard from Carousel and added the last of the rosettes from the confetti standouts. Super cute, this one. Love this tag. I love, love, love it. So simple. Really, really simple projects that took me like 5 minutes to put together these 4. Then with my off-cut Sweet Story paper, I made a little gathered ribbon, sewed it together, and added one of these flags that I embellished recently with some spare paper I had from Carousel and Sweet Story, and it says "Leave a Little Sparkle." And that cute little ice cream, look at it, so sweet. And these little stars are from Willow Lane. And those tassels are some I had in my stash, which I bought from Kmart. Love the colors on that. The very last thing I wanted to show you are these teeny weeny wee little embellishments that I made out of that, you know, that strip that comes from the top of your 12 by 12 papers. I couldn't bring myself to waste them because the Sweet Story paper is so pretty. So I just sewed them once again and just decorated them with some Tim Holtz words and stickers. From this one's from Pink Fresh Studios, so is the Oh Happy Day, and the hearts are from Willow Lane. So there are all my little projects that I worked on recently, and once again I hope you guys had a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!